Chase offers some of the best credit cards on the market. Today, I'm taking a look at Chase's top travel credit cards, the Chase Sapphire cards. The Sapphire program has 2 different cards in it, and both of these cards offer some amazing benefits, but they come at the cost of an annual fee. In this video, I'm going to break down the differences in the 2 cards. We'll do the math on how to determine whether the cards would be worth the money and give you the information that you need to choose which card might be the right one for you. Let's get started with some basics. Getting approved. The numbers I'm giving here are my estimates and are not provided anywhere by Chase. Instead, I'm using my years of experience working for lenders to provide these estimates, so these are just guidelines. For the preferred card, you will need good to excellent credit to get approved. I would put the credit score needed somewhere around 700, plus an annual income of $40,000 or higher. The income limit is mostly due to the minimum credit line being $5,000. They aren't likely to give you a credit limit that you can't support with your income. For the reserve card, you will almost certainly need excellent credit, likely a credit score of 740 or higher to be approved. Additionally, an annual income of at least $60,000 may be needed to be approved due to the higher credit limits. These 2 cards are very similar when it comes to the standard costs and terms, with the exception of the annual fee. More on that a little bit later. The APR range for the preferred card is slightly lower than the reserve, but both are very typical. The preferred card has a range of 21.49% to 28.49%, while the reserve card has a range of 22.49% to 29.49%. So basically, if you carry a balance, the reserve card will cost you slightly more. Of course, you should do your best to never carry a balance from one month to another. When you carry a balance, the interest you pay can completely negate the value of the rewards you are earning by using the card. Don't pay for your rewards by paying interest. Pay your balance in full every month. Many of the fees for these 2 cards are exactly the same. $5 or 5% for balance transfers, whichever is greater. $10 or 5% for cash advances, whichever is greater. And more importantly, since these are both travel rewards cards, no foreign transaction fees. Now that we have the basics covered, let's talk about the real question. Do the card's benefits outweigh their costs? The annual fee is the primary cost for these cards. The Chase Sapphire Preferred card has a $95 annual fee, which isn't bad. The Chase Sapphire Reserve card's annual fee comes in at a whopping $550. Of course, whether either of these cards are worth the annual fee you'll have to pay will depend on whether you take advantage of the rewards and benefits. Both of these cards have a base value for earning points. You get 1 point for every dollar spent. But for each, there are categories where you can earn much more, up to 5 points per dollar on the preferred card and up to 10 points per dollar on the reserved card. We'll show you those categories in just a second. Lastly, we need to consider the redemption value. If you use your points to book travel through Chase Travel, you get bonus 25% redemption value with the preferred card. Here's what that means. Let's say you book a trip that would cost you $1,000 through Chase Travel. Normally that would cost you 100,000 points, but with the Sapphire Preferred card, it would only cost you 80,000 points, which is valued at $800. The Reserve card is even better. It offers a 50% bonus on redemption value. That means the same $1,000 trip through Chase Travel would now cost 66,667 points, which is valued at $666.67. You can see how the redemption value of the cards could compensate for the annual fee if you use it regularly. With these things in mind, now we can look at the details and create a cost-benefit analysis of the cards. To make things easier, I will be splitting up things between what I call rewards, which are the things that can easily be assigned a dollar value to, and benefits, basically all other things the cards offer that are much harder to put a value to. I'm a fan of getting a card and keeping it due to its long-term value, rather than chasing sign-up bonuses. However, the sign-up bonuses on these cards are significant. Chase definitely wants to give you a reason to sign up. After spending $4,000 in the first 3 months, you will get a bonus of 60,000 points. Those points have a minimum value of $600 and can actually be worth much more depending on how you redeem them. A sign-up bonus might nudge you toward one card over another, but you should look at the cards for their long-term value. That's why I am not using the sign-up bonus as part of my analysis. If the normal use of the card is worth it for you, the sign-up bonus is just gravy. If the card is only worthwhile because of the sign-up bonus, you should probably find a card that better meets your daily needs. If you want to browse over 150 different cards and support our channel at the same time, please visit the credit card marketplace page at the Yukon Project. If you use these cards when you travel, you'll get some quick benefits. If you use the preferred card and book through Chase Travel, you get a $50 hotel credit every year. Meanwhile, with the reserve card, you get an automatic $300 travel credit every year to cover travel costs. This can be applied to flights, hotels, or other charges classified as travel and does not need to be booked through Chase Travel. Additionally, for people who travel a lot, the reserved card also gives you up to $100 in statement credits every 4 years to cover the costs of global entry, TSA PreCheck, or Nexus. Since it's only used every 4 years, I'll add this as a $25 value in my table. Just using the simple rewards, the cost of these cards drops significantly, with the preferred card now coming in at $45 and the reserve card coming in at a much better $225. Now let's do the math. Going back to the multiplier that you get when you redeem your points with Chase Travel, you only need to book $270 with the preferred card and $735 with the reserve card to save enough money to save the $45 and the $225 respectively on your net annual costs. And so if you spend more than $1,000 per year on travel, the Chase Sapphire Reserve Card is worth the expense. If you spend at least $275 in travel each year, but not over $1,000, then you'd be better off with the preferred card. If you don't travel much, check out the Chase Freedom cards instead. Now that we've covered the value, let's talk about how you earn those points. The list of places that you can get the bonus rewards from is pretty extensive. Travel-related spending can really accumulate points. The reserve card's benefits really shine through with hotels, car rentals, and Lyft usage. The categories in yellow earn you at least 5x the points. The categories in green earn you 10x the points per dollar. When we compare the Sapphire cards to the Chase Freedom Unlimited card, you can see that the Sapphire cards excel in travel benefits. As an added benefit, the Sapphire Preferred card gives you a 1-point bonus for every $10 spent during the year. The other Chase cards do not offer this bonus. I want to bring up one more benefit that you get from the Chase family of credit cards. You can combine points. So if you have 2 or more Chase credit cards, you can pool those rewards together for redemption. If you got a Sapphire card for travel and a Chase Freedom Unlimited card for daily use, you could maximize the rewards that you earn. The added benefit of the Freedom Unlimited card is that there is no annual fee, so holding it shouldn't cost you any extra money. I should mention some of the added benefits of the Sapphire cards. The full list of benefits is quite extensive, especially for the Sapphire Reserve card. Check out the 1-to-1 point transfer to other rewards programs. This lets you transfer your points to many other airline and hotel rewards programs, like Southwest Airlines Rapid Rewards, United Mileage Plus, Marriott Bonvoy, and World of Hyatt. The Chase Sapphire Preferred and Chase Sapphire Reserve cards are excellent rewards cards that are great for travelers. If you travel extensively, the Chase Sapphire Reserve card is probably the card for you. But if you only travel occasionally, the Chase Sapphire Preferred card is probably better and a more cost-effective option for you. In either case, I would recommend also considering adding a Chase Freedom Unlimited card to your wallet as well. This will help you maximize your benefits because of its slightly higher rewards for everyday purchases, and it boasts no annual fee. Lastly, don't worry if you're afraid of picking the wrong Sapphire card. You can easily upgrade or downgrade between these cards. They typically have requirements for you to stay with the card 1 year before making changes, but after a year you should have a good idea of whether the card is working for you. Additionally, upgrading from the preferred to the reserve card does not actually require a credit approval. Instead, they will use a soft credit inquiry, which will not impact your credit score. If you're considering getting one of these cards, or you just want to shop around the benefits of other credit cards, please help support our channel by visiting our credit card marketplace page at theyukonproject.com. We've got the latest offers, policies, and benefits for over 150 credit cards, so you are sure to find the perfect card for you. If you have any experience with the Chase credit cards, leave a comment below. If you found this video useful, please like it and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.